Welcome, Mr. Wegener. Thank you so much for traveling from Berlin, Germany, and over 100 years into the future.
Thank you for having me here on Rock and Geologist to talk about continental drift and Pangea.
What were some events that led up to your scientific career?
Early on, I decided to go to college for astronomy, but soon after, I abandoned it. I dove into meteorology because of my passion for studying weather and climate.
And what did you do as a meteorologist?
I worked closely with my older brother for many years. We would send up weather balloons to study air movement.
Can you explain how you discovered the continental drift and what it is?
For many years, I worked as a college professor. One day, I was looking at a map, and a light bulb went off in my mind. The coastlines of eastern South America and western Africa seemed to fit together like a puzzle. These continents had to once be connected in a huge landmass. I decided that I needed to give the giant landmass a name, Pangea.
I hear you were a very controversial person amongst the other scientists because of your theory of the continental drift. Why didn't they believe you?
Clearly, I was right all along, and even today, scientists are finding evidence for continental drift. The scientists believe that I did not have enough evidence to support my hypothesis.
What evidence did you have for this hypothesis?
In my research, I studied the Mesosaurus. It's a reptile that was found on both South America and Africa. A second piece of evidence is the mystifying Glossopterus. This discovery was quite amazing. Glossopterus can be found in Africa, Australia, India, South America, and Antarctica.
What about climate and rock clues?
Well, let me tell you about the rocks. I made a discovery of fossils of warm weather plants on an island in the Arctic Ocean. Another discovery was made right here in our own backyard. The rocks around the Appalachian Mountains are very similar to those found in Greenland and Western Europe.
Well, it seems like you had plenty of evidence, but back in your day, many of the technologies did not exist that we have today.
Are you calling me old?
Well,
I may be over 100 years old, but my concepts of continental drift and Pangea are still relevant today.
you are correct, Dr. Wegener. You've made a lasting impact. Thank you for sharing your great discoveries, and join us next time on Rocking Geologists.